All right, everybody. Hey, how you doing? It's Rob at Smirking Gun Reviews. We are back again to finish off Season 3 of The Expanse. We're doing episodes 12 and 13. And all I got to say is, well, full spoilers, first off, if you haven't seen the episodes. Second, they tried to kill this show after that finale. I mean, I've seen shows get canceled on cliffhangers and stuff, but like, not just a cliffhanger, but a jumping off point to a whole new just set of adventures that were about to take place, and they tried to kill you? Oh my God, no wonder all the screaming firehawks out there went nuts. I would have gone nuts at the time too. Holy shit. I picked this because what's more fitting to me, I don't know. But it was a really great way to end this arc that to be honest with you, had to take 13 episodes all the way through to the end to finally get me to be on board with it all the way. There were things about this part of the story that I didn't really like. Mostly separating our team. I realized that they did that because that's, I'm sure that's how it is in the books and stuff. But it was very frustrating to having everybody separated for a really long period of time, and even in the end, until the very last probably parts of it, really, Amos and Alex and Holden and Nagata and like Bobby were still never really together. But the whole thing that it comes down to really is this season was about communication to me. And just everybody's varying different points of view. Nobody saw themselves as the bad guys. Everybody had their reasons to do everything, and everybody thought that they were right. And even people that, and we can't even say that like Holden knew that he was right. He had the most unbiased, I feel like, I don't know, maybe that he had the most unbiased take on things. And that because he's proven time and time again that to be, at least on the most way that he feels to like help everyone. Like people like Ashford, he really wants to save humanity. He wants to save everybody. Even if that means that everybody inside the ring has to die. And that's very noble. They don't make him a villain. None of those people are. Some of them are a little too willing to do some of these things that Ashford wants them to do. Like Invincible Kid, I'm pretty much done with that guy. So, and since that elevator hit him, I mean, he was wearing the armor. So maybe he'll show up again and be like, oh, I can't be killed. But I kind of hope that the elevator did take him out because he just was a little too happy to follow orders that would lead to people's deaths. But again, I've said it before, like the kid's, he's just a kid and he thinks, that he, I don't know. Kids are stupid. We were all kids and we were all stupid. Anyway, but yeah, the whole communication thing and how, everybody was trying to do something. I liked the idea that Chris Owens' character had. Was it Colvord? Or yeah, something like that. Where he, they sent that bomb out to blast it with good intentions. There was no hostility towards what they were trying to do. They were trying to figure out how to send a message. They weren't trying to blow up anything. In doing so, that's what set, the station up to make them think that they're the threat and they're going to kill everyone. But and it's true that at least they know now. And I thought that was pretty good writing on their parts. Is that how are you going to get to the extreme reaction unless you accidentally through real just trying to figure things out kind of thing without I thought it was pretty smart that. Drummer. God damn it, Drummer. Stop trying to get yourself killed. who's somebody who I really didn't care about when I first got introduced to her, has become like such a great favorite of mine. But she's like constantly throwing herself in, and that's probably why I like her. But just stop for a second and stop trying to jump on the grenade. You've already taken a bullet to the stomach and a crushed spine, and then you were going to blow yourself up. Now, I got to give it up for badassery and commitment to the cause and commitment to her friends and commitment mostly to Tagata. I mean, she keeps saying to Holden, I don't care about you. But I think in some way that's also saying she cares about him. But I also kind of feel like Drummer, I think, is in love with Nagata a little bit, or maybe like sisters. Now I'm going to talk about something really quickly and just try to get it over with. There was a YouTuber out there who left a comment saying that I review these like an impudent child. And I would feel really foolish by the end of this. And it was probably because I was talking about Clarissa Mao. And I don't feel foolish. Her storyline sucked and it pissed me off. And I'm not going to apologize for my reaction. I'm not going to apologize for the way I do my reviews. If you don't like them, go make your own videos. But I still stand by how I felt about it because that's how I felt at the time. And it was a strong emotion, and that's how I do my reviews, is honesty, and I put it all out there. Her character arc, I could tell in episode 12 that she was going to go for that hero turn. Did I care? I still don't like her. Did I think that it was good writing to have a long game for her to do the hero turn? Sure. Yeah. A lot of characters do this, where they realize that they've been wrong the whole time. It doesn't mean that she wasn't a shitty character. And that she had shitty and stupid motives. And Anna telling her that she wanted to let Amos kill her. We all want her dead. And I don't really care. I kind of pissed off that she's still alive, but I also understand why she is. Because now she gets to learn from her mistakes. Instead of just getting killed. And that's one of the great things about this show, is they don't let people just off the hook. You know, people get killed, but there's a lot of times where people have to actually face the music. Villains don't just get killed. Unless you're Strickland, and then you get shot in the face by Amos. Mao's in jail. Aaron Wright's in jail. So should maybe like father like daughter should both share a cell. So I don't feel foolish. I think that it's great that she says to Ashford that, you know, is there one good deed, you know, can save everything, you know, can make it better. I think it's a start. You killed a lot of people for a really stupid reason. You dumb dummy. And that's all I'm going to talk about about Clarissa Mao. It's nice that Anna's sitting there, and it's nice that she's crying and realizing how misinformed. And again, communication, not knowing all the facts, jumping right in, trying to help, you know, prove to your dad that you're the better daughter, when really you should have just stayed out of it. You know, blaming people. And there's a lot of people blaming each other in these episodes. And one of the other things that really sucked, and just another little complaint, is how there wasn't really any Christian Avasarala in this whole thing. I don't know if it's in the books that this way, or maybe she had scheduling conflicts and she couldn't be on the show. I mean, if her character's on Earth, then yeah, there really isn't much for her to do. And that was another hard part about this season, is that it was so contained in one specific area, and it took up all these episodes. They were definitely playing it was a short period of time and that took place in this season. And I've seen, it's been done before. A lot of shows have done it, like Lost in 24, for God's sake. One day in 24 hours. In 24 episodes, I mean. So it's not unheard of. But it was like, and it wasn't all 13, right? It was like episode 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 7 episodes. So I guess it didn't take no whole 13 episodes, but it was really contained and had nowhere else to go but this one part. I'm glad is that the end of book 3? Did they jam 7 episodes to make one book? Or is there another half to go and that's where we're going to continue in the new season. And again, thank God it's coming back. Oh my God. And for a second, I thought that we couldn't get Thomas Jane in the show. I was like, why did they save him for the end? Like, why didn't we get to see him interact with Holden and the other scenes that they're talking? But in kind of a way, it's fun to look at it without seeing Miller, because you get to see everybody else's reaction to Holden talking to no one. But I also just like that he is still here, and the way it's talking when they're talking about this thing that killed, I guess, the proto-molecule. I'm thinking, this civilization that got killed, it wants to know what killed it. Am I getting that right? It kind of feels like it wants to know who killed it, like it doesn't even know. Or is it just the Miller inside it just being curious? Or both? Again, there's so many ways to look at it. I don't want to take it and definitely say it's just one thing. And that's another great thing about this show, is that there's always a different way to look at things. And that even if you don't agree with someone's opinion about it, a lot of these things that we can all think about that are maybes are all kind of valid. I mean, unless you say something like really, like dumb, like they're going to go through one of the portals and it'll be like the Strawberry Shortcake Kingdom or something, or the Care Bears or some crap like that. So anyway, I just want to thank everybody for watching this. So I can't wait for this to come back. We got, 1,300 worlds to live in. The speech that Holden gives at the end is really great. The speech that Elizabeth Mitchell gets to give is really great. I'm not going to go. And Amos and Anna. Man, I really like that. And again, when he's like, I'm not going to let anybody hurt you. Just another great pairing, and I want to see more of that. It looks like Bobby's part of the crew now, which is good. I guess you can only kill so many of your fellow Marines before you just go, you know what, I think I better just leave them and hang out with you guys. I love that scene where it's done in a lot of movies and TV shows where people are shooting at each other not realizing that they're friends. But just like when she says it's Bobby and he's like, Bobby? And she's like, Alex? And almost like a like kind of a sitcom wah wah kind of voice, just a couple of like confused people. But anyway, those are just the little details that I wanted to talk about. Let's see, is there anything else? Again, David Strathairn as Ashford was really great, showing all these different levels to it. Drummer Kara G, I think that's her name, just fantastic, just fantastic. I cannot wait to see where we're going to go and how we're going to go about it for next season. And thankfully, we know they're filming it right now. And like I said, I wish Amazon would just release it one episode a week. And I know that some of you probably would like to binge it, but I just still feel like anticipation is better than instant gratification. And being able to watch an episode and sit and think about it before you have to dive into the next one. I mean, you don't have to, but it's very hard to not just jump into the next episode when you have it right in front of you. So anyway, I know they're not going to do it like that, but it's kind of hard when you do reviews too, to like, you want to give the most informed thing. And if you're still thinking about something from the episode before and you're trying to do another one, it's a whole thing. Anyway, so to all the Screaming Firehawks out there that have watch these. And if you're new to the channel and you watch these, I want to thank everybody for watching these. I want to thank everybody from the fandom and the fans of this show that watch these and have let me become a part of this, and shared so many of their thoughts and things from the books and things that they know about it just from being great fans. This show has some of the greatest fans, I can tell you right now. I've only, except for a couple of people like the one I was talking about before, everybody has been really cool and let me rant and rave and whatever about things. It's so nice that you guys are all so cool. And that's why, again, so I will be giving away one of these shirts. Like I said, you can get it at Redbubble if you want to just get one on your own. But since this is the last episode of the season, I said I was going to be giving one of these away, and I will be. So if you are a subscriber, and you can't be a private subscriber to be a part of the contest, I have to be able to see you on my subscribers list. So if you check your YouTube channel settings and you see that you're private and you try to become a part of this, I have to be able to see your name in my subscribers list. So you have to be a subscriber and you have to leave a comment. And in a week, I will look at those comments and I'll write down everybody's names that's commented and is a subscriber, and I will pick one of the names out of a hat, and I will, in a week from tomorrow, I will pick that name, give everybody a chance to comment, and then I will announce the winner of the contest in a separate video about a week from now. So if you are interested in that, that's what you got to do. And then whoever is the winner will have to give me their information. And that we'll figure that out when I say it. You can, I'll give that winner the different options of how to give me the information if you don't want to just put your address and stuff on YouTube. So anyway, that's it for this season. I cannot wait. I love it when he says he needs a ride. So I want to thank everybody for all the support. I want to thank everybody that has helped my channel grow from watching this show. I can't wait to do next season. Whenever it comes out, we will be here. We will, like I'm Venom or something. I will be here doing those. And it sucks. So don't leave the channel. If you only watch these, check out some of my other stuff. We have The Man in the High Castle I still have to finish. I am reviewing Bad Times at the El Royale on Sunday. We do Walking Dead reviews live on Sunday nights after the episode. We're also going to be reviewing The Romanoffs on Prime, the new show from Mad Men creator Matthew Weiner. I'm very interested in seeing how that show adds up, and other things that'll be on the channel. So if you are done watching this and you don't know what else to watch on my channel, check out all the playlists I have. I have a ton of content. We have more stuff coming all the time. So I don't want to lose anybody that just, watches this and doesn't know what else to watch. And if you do watch this and you've got suggestions for me to review things, do that as well. So anyway, that's it. This is Robert Smirking Gun Reviews saying if you like this video, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. And yeah, Screaming Firehawks. All right, man. See you next season. Bye.